So let's look at the EURUSD starting from the monthly time frame. So as you can see here, the monthly time frame is bearish overall with this change of character starting here. Then price went on to create another breakout structure. After that, there is no any inducement taken out yet, but we do have a point of interest which is at this point, and there's a small imbalance below it. This point of interest also took out liquidity here, as you can see if you zoom in, right? So this liquidity grab and this imbalance makes this point of interest a probability point of interest. So what I'm expecting to see is not when the market opens, because it's a monthly time frame, so this will obviously take some time to develop, but I'm expecting a bullish push to this extreme point of interest. And then after that, since price is already in a bearish market on the overall trend, this bullish movement you can see is just a pullback, but the overall trend is bearish, as you can see. So once price gets to this extreme point of interest, I'll be looking for reversals on the lower time frames, and hopefully price will start selling on the monthly time frame. So this is what I have. Now going to a lower time frame, let's go to the weekly time frame. I'll just disable the monthly here, go to the weekly time frame, activate weekly analysis. Okay, so on the weekly time frame is the same thing we have on the monthly. Price is bearish as well after this change of character was created. Unlike on the monthly time frame, on weekly time frame we do have an inducement. So the moment this inducement was taken out, this became a valid lower low, and a valid higher high is the highest point that caused this change of character, which is this one right here. So on the weekly time frame, this would be our swing high right here, and this would be our swing low, the lowest point before price took out inducement. So this is the dealing range we have currently on the weekly time frame. So if you try to use the Fibonacci 2 as well, you can see that price is already in a premium level here, so it's wise to be looking for shorts. And besides that, we have a weekly extreme point of interest. So if you look at this point here, which is our higher low, you can see that this imbalance is already filled when price came back to rebalance here. And after that, this is the last extreme point of interest we have that has an imbalance which is not yet rebalanced. So what I'm anticipating, just like on the monthly time frame, on weekly, we might as well see a bullish push to this extreme point of interest, and then price start going down and maybe to this swing low. But that thing is for certain in trading, price might as well just continue bullish and breaks this point and create another change of character, and price will turn bullish. But as per the technical analysis I have, I'll be looking for bearish moves after this extreme point of interest on the weekly time frame is mitigated. Now again, going to another lower time frame. Now we'll go to the daily time frame. So I'll disable the weekly time frame, switch to the daily time frame, activate daily analysis. So on the daily time frame, you can see price is currently in a bullish, which makes sense because on weekly price is in an internal bullish market, just like on the monthly as well. Price in an internal bullish market, though the overall trends are bearish, but the internal structure is bullish, which makes sense for the daily time frame to be in a bullish market. So on the daily time frame, we can see here price took out inducement, giving us a breakout structure here, and this point is a valid lower high, which is the swing low we have here. And then price took out inducement last week on the daily time frame, making this a valid swing high. So now we have a dealing range from this swing low to this swing high, and price is currently inside this premium level, and here with the discount level. But as you can see in this discount level, there is no any valid point of interest which is not yet mitigated. Reason being, all these points of interest, they don't have imbalances, they're all mitigated. This was the we could have a potential buy here, but as you can see, price already mitigated this point and rebalanced price here. So now I don't have any point of interest for bullish moves on the daily time frame. However, as price is in the premium level here, we may be seeing short-term shorts here, but because price is bullish, it's not wise to look for shorts here. So as for the daily time frame, I'll just leave here without a bias, because if I try to look for shorts here, because price is in a premium level, it doesn't make sense because price is bullish. But just to get a clarity of what's happening on the daily time frame, you can see that price moved last week with this very huge bearish candles, and then after that price started going up. So if price is to reverse or go bearish, it may come to this imbalance right here, rebalance price, and then maybe continue bullish if it is to go up. So you may see something like this. Price will take out this liquidity being created here, and then after that, let me redraw this again. So price may take out this liquidity that is being created here, and after that liquidity, price may come to rebalance price here, and then maybe continue going up, or price may just respect this. Price may just respect this breaker block here, and then you can see after mitigating it, price went down with this very huge bearish candle followed by another bullish candle. So price might as well just respect the premium level and then continue with the bearish move up until this swing low maybe. But since price is bullish, I'll be looking at this liquidity and this rebalancing, and then looking for bullish continuation. But again, this for daily time frame. I'll not be using the daily time frame on a daily basis. I'll just be looking at the 1 hour time frame and the 5 minutes time frame. So now, yeah, as I've said before, I don't have like a clear bias. So if you don't see anything clear in the market, my advice is you just leave it. Don't try to force things or try to force a setup. If there's no setup, just leave it. For price action traders, you may see this is a breakout setup. The price broke out of this support level, and maybe it will retest it, then go bearish. But this is support and resistance, so I don't use support and resistance, so that's why I'm not considering this. But my advice to you is, like, if you don't see a setup as per your strategy, don't try to force things or try to implement other strategies to get a setup. Just stay away until your setup finally presents. So now, since on daily I don't have anything clear I'm seeing, I'll just go to the 4 hour time frame, and on the 4 hour I can see price is in a bearish market after this change of character was created and price took out inducement, and we do have an unmitigated point of interest right here. So if you look, you can see that everything in this area is mitigated. There's nothing unmitigated except for this extreme point of interest. So price may go for this extreme point of interest when the market opens, and then maybe we see a bearish push after mitigation of this extreme point of interest. So this was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So this will be our previous weekly high, which can also act as liquidity right here. And then our previous weekly low would be on Monday, this one. So this is our previous weekly low, which can act as liquidity as well. So what may happen is price will open, then go for this previous weekly high, which is acting as liquidity, and above that liquidity there's this extreme point of interest. So price may go bullish, mitigate this, and then come for this previous weekly low liquidity. So this is another thing that may happen on the 4 hour time frame. But then again, I will not be using the 4 hour time frame on a daily basis, because I just focus on 1 hour and 5 minutes since I'm a day trader. But for position traders or swing traders, you can make use of this information and look for trades here. But for day traders, now this is